Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Crypto Automation Thursdays. So my name is Ubongi Pengu. I am your host for tonight. I am a full-time network marketer, a cryptocurrency enthusiast and trader. Okay, but tonight is not about me, it's all about you. And making sure that we get you excited. Guys, we have exactly 3 months until the end of 2021. Now, you are about to take 30 to 45 minutes of your evening listening to what we have to share with you. I encourage you to be very, very, very intentional and decisive about what it is that you want to get out of tonight's offering. I don't know what your goals were for 2021. I don't know what your New Year's resolutions were when the clock hit 2021 in January. I don't know what your dreams and your desires and your financial goals are. But what I can tell you is do not make the year 2021 another year that you say, I'm going to try again next year. A lot can happen, a lot can change within a period of 3 months, okay? But it all boils down to you. I can tell you now that you are at the right place at the right time, but unfortunately, it will all mean nothing if your mindset is not in the right place. So be very intentional about what it is that you want to get out of tonight, because we are about to give you the vehicle that is going to help you tick off all those goals and all those dreams that you had coming into this year. So I am going to hand over to our presenter for tonight, my business partner, the one and only Ukuda, all the way from Zimbabwe. Kuda, over to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Bongi. It's amazing. I love the way you introduced me. It is really amazing. And I would love to welcome everyone on the call. And what I would love to ask is that I would love to ask where you're joining us from. And if you can see my screen, can you just comment? You can hear me loud and clear. And then just comment your name and the city that you're joining us from. And then I'll be able to shout your name. I really love to shout your name. I want to welcome you because you have made a great decision for you being on the call. Just comment in the chat box your name and where you are joining us from so that we can kickstart this Amazing presentation. So let's go. I want to see the first comment. I want to see the second comment, and then we can get going. Okay, I can see there's Christoph from Florida. Florida, that must be in South Africa. There's another popular place called Florida in the United States. I'm sure that's South Africa because there is another place in South Africa as well. Another comment before we get started. It is an interesting night. Okay, we have Asa from, I can't pronounce that name. We have got Jerry from South Africa. Amazing. Yes, South Africa. Monica from Bloemfontein. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's see the comments coming in. Welcome, Monica. Welcome, Jerry. Welcome, Christo. Welcome, Asa. Welcome, Notai, Gauteng, South Africa. Amazing. So, yes, tonight we're going to be talking about what is Royal Q and how does it work. That's the agenda for tonight. And the person that invited you to this presentation believes in you, and they want to share information that is helping them make a difference in their lives in terms of money, and they want you to do this business together. So I'm going to start off tonight. We're following this line. I'm going to start off talking to you about what we're going to go through tonight. And obviously, this presentation is for people that are yet to take part in Royal Q. And at some point, we're going to ask you, do you want to participate in what we are doing? That's the goal for this presentation. So no offense, that's what we're going to do actually. So the first thing that you're going to go through is we're going to talk about what is Royal Q and how does the Royal Q Trading Board works. Okay, I really love to take people through the basic information. I'm not going to really dive deep into nitty-gritty of the technology stuff and things like that. I just want to simplify things. If you were going to sit down with me over coffee, this is exactly how I would explain Royal Q to you, and I'm actually going to do that. And you're going to talk about how you're going to make money from Royal Q, okay? And then you're going to talk about, is Royal Q something that you may want to consider to do or not? And then you're going to be talking about support, and then you're going to have a question and answer section whereby we answer all your most burning questions. If you have any questions, just comment them in the comment section as we actually do this this presentation. And then now, let's follow the line. I really love this line. Okay. So one of my favorite quotes, I really love this quote. You know, if you could see my background where I am right now, I've got this nice, beautiful picture, which has got this quote, because I believe that, you know, there are people that have started the journey before us. And these people, they understand how bumpy the road is. And these people, they are willing to work with us. Okay. So my favorite quote goes like, to know the road ahead, ask those coming back. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. What it simply means is that there are people in anything that you want to do in life. There are people that have walked the path. Think about a situation where you've got your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your little brother who is just 5 years old or 3 years old or 1 year old who is trying to walk. I mean, they're trying all these tricks and you have been there. You understand what it means to try and walk. You understand what it means to try and make those first 2 steps and fall down. What do you do when you see a kid like that trying to make their first steps? You clap hands for them. Although they are falling down, although they are making mistakes, you clap hands for them. You cheer them up. You tell them, never give up, go on, never give up, go on. That's the same principles with success. That's the same principles with business. Anything you're trying to do, anything that you're trying to figure out, somebody somewhere has gone through that. And when they're actually looking at what you're doing, believe you me, they understand the processes and the steps that you're taking. And those people, they are willing to give you the assistance. Isn't that amazing? Okay, let's follow the line. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Kuda. People call me Kuda. Although Bongi gives me, she says Ukuda, I guess it's how you say it in Zulu, which is okay. But my nickname, okay, my short name is Kuda, but my long name is Kuda Kwashe Sapechuma, what you can read on the screen. I live in Zimbabwe. I really love online entrepreneurship because it has helped me to connect with people from different parts of the world, and I've been in this journey since 2011. So let's actually follow the line. That's a little bit about me. So we're going to be talking about money, okay? We're going to be talking about money. And for you to understand what we are doing, you have to understand the evolution of money. How is money very, very important thing? I want you to think about this. When you're having a meeting with your wife, with your spouse, with your kids, when they discuss most of the things, you're going to realize everything about our lives is centered on money. We live our lives, we get out of our houses, go to work, and all we're trying to do is to make more money, get more freedom, and things like that. So let us talk about the evolution of money. The evolution of money, this is how the evolution of money started. Okay, now the evolution of money, there was an era of barter trade where people could exchange goods for goods, where people could exchange, give me pigs, I'll give you rabbits, give me goats, I'll give you maize, give me give me polony, I'll give you amagwinya. I lived in South Africa for about 5 years, and I know that a lot of people, they like amagwinya and polony. So, I mean, there's kind of trade that people could do, give me polony and amagwinya and things like that. So that was the time of barter trade, where people could exchange goods for goods. And it is also said that during this time, some men, strong men, could just kidnap their potential wife and run with their potential wife and then talk about the lobola later on. Hey, if I and you lived in this age, were we going to carry and run with our wives? Let me think. I guess you have the answer for yourself. So that was the era. And then we also came to the era of gold, okay? People started using what is known as gold coins as form of currency. They realized that, hey, we're carrying a lot of goods, we're transporting a lot of goods. Can we just use this precious stone that is called gold to use as form of currency? And that was the time. And then someone realized that we're carrying a lot of gold, but can we not create what is known as paper money? Okay, and then paper money was created, and then plastic money was created. And plastic money, we all know it, is the credit cards that we use almost on daily basis in crypto, in restaurants and things like that. So if you're gonna look at the evolution of money during this time, all of these methods, they do work even today. I can come to you with real gold coins and say, I want to do a service exchange, and then we can do a transaction. So if you want to look at this evolution of money, there is some sort of exchange of value, and almost everyone understand. Now, I wanted to think of a time when our forefathers were moving from the barter trade, and they were actually going to the gold coins, and from the gold coins, and they were actually going to the paper money. To this day, some of the people, they don't believe using credit cards. They just want to go to the bank, they deposit the money, they get their receipt, they walk out of the bank with a receipt. If you're going to tell them anything to do with the internet, they don't want to hear that. Is it their fault? No, it's not. Times are changing, and there is time for adoption that is needed, which is why we're doing this educational training, so that you understand how it all works. Now, if I'm going to ask you a simple question, I want everyone to participate in this, okay? I want everyone to participate in this. Okay, I see Musa from Durban as well. Welcome, Musa. Now, what do you think is going to be the next thing in terms of money, in terms of how technology is connecting us? What is going to be the next thing about money? Can you please comment in the chat box? I'm going to need 1 or 2 people to comment. I do that so that I know that people can hear me loud and clear. Okay, just comment in the comment section. What is going to be the next technology of money? Is there going to be something else? Okay, cryptocurrency is the future. Tai says cryptocurrency is the future. Amazing, that's true. Okay, amazing, that's cryptocurrency. Patricia says cryptocurrency, and it is true. And one of the things that I can testify is that we are all in agreement that cryptocurrency indeed is the future of money. Hence, we have to take time to learn. Remember, one of my favorite quotes says, to know the road ahead, ask those coming back. In as much as the topic of cryptocurrency can be confusing, there is someone somewhere who can explain to you what they're doing. For me, Bongi has been really grateful. I'm not going to mention some of the other leaders that have been really grateful, but I'm so grateful that I've met her throughout the journey of Royal Q. Yes, we can agree it's cryptocurrency. Now, the evolution of cryptocurrency started off with what is known as Bitcoin. Someone or a group of people, it is believed someone or a group of people decided to create a technology that is advanced, that carries the features of money. Okay, when the technology was created, it was great, and a lot of people didn't understand it. Over time, people started adopting it, and it was all over the news that this thing that is called Bitcoin, and a lot of people wanted to take part in it. But there was now a lot of information. After Bitcoin, there was created what is known as Ethereum, and there was created what is known as Doge. In the comment section, can you also comment the other cryptocurrencies that were created after Bitcoin? Now, to this day, there is over 10,000 cryptocurrency coins that we created, over 10,000 cryptocurrency coins that we created. So it is when you hear people speak, they would say, if you bought Bitcoin in 2010, in 2008, you spent $1, today you will be a millionaire. Hey, I don't want you to cause pain in my heart, because you're telling me about 2010, I was busy at work, probably I was doing some other things that I was actually doing. How could I have known to buy Bitcoin, and by now you're making me feel guilty? So there was a sudden rush of people who wanted to participate in the cryptocurrency phase. But now we need to make sure that how can we profit out of these 10,000 coins? Okay, if you have intelligent, no human mind is intelligent to profit from these 10,000 coins, but there are people that are profiting from it. There are people that are profiting from it. Unless they tell you how they're doing it, you are not going to know. And guess what? In 2030 from now, a lot of people, they're going to be telling you, if you had been participating in cryptocurrencies in 2021, by now you could be a millionaire. That's what we are doing tonight. Okay, that's what we are doing, and that's our goal. And now let us actually move forward. And tonight we are following the line. It carries a lot of my entire presentation. Now, how can one participate in these 10,000 coins and profit from it? Option number one, you can do it manually. Okay, you can do it manually. Everyone is allowed to do it manually. Okay, or number two, you can do automated. Okay, if I would give you a choice, a lot of people would go for the automation, and that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Now, let us talk about what is Royal Q and how does it work. Number one, Royal Q is a trading bot. What it means is that Royal Q analyzes the market. When these 10,000 plus coins, they are cheap to buy, and the bot actually buys these coins for us, and then it sells at a profit. That means the job for the coin is just to spit out some profits. Okay, and what it means is that this saves you a lot of time, because you don't have to spend time analyzing over 10,000 coins to make some profit. I do have a huge following, and a lot of people, they've been asking me, how do we make money out of Bitcoin? I'll tell you something. In some way, when Bitcoin was 17,000, I bought a lot of Bitcoin, and believe you me, Bitcoin dropped drastically, and I was so frustrated. And I was looking for technology that could make decisions for me, so that I don't use my human emotions. I wanted to take away my human emotions. When I heard Royal Q, I was, wow, this is exactly something that I was looking for. And I gave it a yes. Now, let us look at how does the Royal Q operate in terms of making the decision for you. Number one, the Royal Q robot integrates with what is known as Binance or Huobi via API. Okay, to my friends, I've got one friend, when I'm actually explaining these things to her, she always say, Kuda, don't go too fast. Remember, I'm a BBC. BBC means born before computers. Most of us, we were born before computers. If we try to explain some of these things fast, without explaining in simple terms, then you may not understand. And that's my job, to simplify things for you. So Binance or Huobi is a platform where coins are sold, where coins are bought and sold. And API simply means a connection between the place where you buy the coins and you sell the coins. That's what it simply means. Don't be confused in terms of the API wording. It may confuse you if you're just getting started, but that's what it simply means. It's a connection between our robot and the place where the coins are bought and sold. Now, the license fee is 120. I stand to be corrected. The time that I'm doing this presentation, it may have gone up. My leader Bongi is going to correct me as we go on. Now, and then $100 is going to go to the fee to use the robot. It's a fee that is paid yearly, and then $20 goes to the gas fees. Okay, gas fees is just like fueling up the application so that you can make decisions for you. You will then need, okay, a capital that you're gonna need to put in your exchange, which is the Binance or the Huobi, to make the buy and sell. So let me just explain this in simple terms in a way that you actually understand. Let us say, okay, we want to open a spaza. I'm sure most people in South Africa, they call this a spaza. Okay, we want to open a spaza where we are going to be selling groceries. Okay, we're going to be selling groceries. Okay, we're going to be selling groceries on this spaza. Now, on our spaza, what we're going to do is that we're going to say on our spaza, we're going to need 120. Okay, to pay the landlord the rent fee. So in this case, the spaza year is the robot where you're actually paying your rent for a year. And then you're going to need groceries where you're going to buy groceries and then you can put in your spaza so that you can resell. Now, the groceries are basically, now think of the groceries as the example of Huobi, okay? This is where we're going to be buying our groceries and selling. So you will need your rent money, and then you will need money to buy the groceries to resell in your spaza. So again, someone may say, how much is a good capital to start with? Okay, the more goods you have in your spaza, the more sales you can make. You're going to touch base on that on a later stage. But I wanted to simplify this whole process. Now, let's follow the line. Now, how does one make money from Royal Q? However, there are two ways to make money from Royal Q, and I want you to comment in the comment section and say there are two ways to make money from Royal Q. Number one is cryptocurrency trading, and then number two, it's team building. Okay, can you comment in the comment section to say cryptocurrency trading and team building? Cryptocurrency trading and team building. It's amazing. I've been seeing a lot of comments of people who are saying BNB, Ripple, some of the other currencies that are actually on the market. That is correct. Okay, cryptocurrency and Ripple, cryptocurrency trading and team building. Those are the two main ways to make money in Royal Q. Now, I want to help a lot of people here. The first way is that you employ the robot to do the trading for you. You employ the robot to do the trading for you. This is whereby you just pay for your license fee and then you pay for your capital. Remember the spaza example that I actually gave you, and then it can actually place the trades on the market for you. And the other method is the referral. And I'm going to be honest with you, the referral part here has got more money if you're going to be doing team building. I always emphasize on people when they're actually talking to me in terms of one of the questions that I get is that how much can I make? How much can I make per week? How much can I make per month? Okay, I want you to think as a business owner. I always tell people to think as business owners, okay? A lot of people, they think as employees, okay? We need to stop thinking as employees. I really do draw a diagram here. Employees are always asking, how much can I get paid per week? How much can I get paid per month? How much can I get paid for this? And business owners, they are looking for the maximum results, okay? Business owners are looking for the maximum results. How can I maximize my profits? If a business owner is starting a business, they're not asking themselves a question, how much can I make per week? They're thinking, how many employees can I employ? so that they can do the work for me. How much money do I need for rent? How much stock do I need in my business? How much capital do I need in my business? That's the mentality of a business owner. A business owner is a person who starts a business and goes about their day having fun and things like that, and come back at the end of the day and ask their employees, how much have you made for me? That's all they care about. How it's done, it really doesn't matter for them. They need to see the employees doing work. I remember myself working at a place called Neisner. I used to work at a restaurant. Whenever my boss would come in, if he sees me standing, he'd ask me, why are you not working? Get to work. At the end of the day, I would cash money to my boss and we would kill up, okay, 10 of us, 20 of us, giving money to our boss. That's pure leverage. And that's what business people do, okay? So if you are a business owner like me, or if you think like a business owner, then pay close attention to this session of team building. Number one, if everyone is getting started in Royal Q, the first thing that they start off with a membership that is called V1. Now, what it simply means is that you have actually gotten started and you have your bot making trades for you and you're making money. And now you decide to share the idea with others, which is what we are doing. You earn $30 for every 30% for every direct bonus that you get, like referring people to us, to Royal Q, and then you get paid $30. And then you get what is known as team rewards. As those people they're trading, there's a commission that comes your way. This is when you are a business owner, whereby you say, the team that I've invited to take part in Royal Q, how are they participating and what is my cut? Okay, and it's allowed to do that. And then after V2, you then come to the second level, which is called after the V1, sorry, you then come to the second level, which is called the V2. Now the V2, you refer people, 3 people directly under you. And then once you do that, you start earning 30% rewards, okay? 30% team rewards, it simply means the activities of the trades that are happening within your team, you get rewarded that. And you need a total of 20 members, including the 3 that are directly under you. And then when you refer anyone directly under you, you earn 40%. Again, let's say Bongi refers Kuda, and then Kuda refers Tai. I saw that there was Tai here, okay? I'm gonna put some arrows here. If Bongi becomes a V2, it simply means if she refers Kuda, she gets $40, okay? If Kuda refers Tai and then Bongi gets another $10, okay? This is money that comes as residual income without Bongi doing anything, okay? This is leveraging on team efforts. And then the other stage is called V3, and then when you become V3, you have to refer directly 8 people under you, and then you get team rewards 40%, a total team membership of 100 people, and then you need to have, you will get 50% direct bonus when your team members, when you again refer people directly under you, and also indirect, you get $20, okay? Let me just move forward again. The last stage from V3, you go to V4, V5, the last stage is called V6. Let me not speak about V6, my friend. When you get to V6, you will be swimming in money, okay? And you won't get there alone. You get there with your team, okay? Now, how does someone get started with Royal Q? If this is something for you, again, remember we said the person that invited you cares about you. They want to share something that is really changing other people's lives and changing their lives as well, and the future of money. The first step, number one, is to get back to the person that invited you and then tell them that you want to create an account, okay? That's the first thing. You ask for their referral link. The second step is that you create an account and then you download the app. The third step is that you activate your app by paying for your membership and paying for your license. The fourth step is that you fund your Binance account. This is the example that I've given you, is whereby you buy stock that you need to resell. That money is supposed to be funded separately. It's a separate amount. from the activation of the application. And then you then do what is known as API binding. Remember I said, don't be confused with the word API. API simply means a connection. So you want to connect your robot or your application with the platform where it's actually trading. And the robot Royal Key is just a mobile application, just like your WhatsApp, your Facebook on your cell phone. And then you have to pick a strategy. A strategy simply means, sync strategy simply means a method of what you need your robot to participate. It's simple to do that. And then you have to relax and let the robot do the work for you. And then again, just like the person who has invited you to this presentation, you start inviting other people who may want to participate in this. So if you're going to follow these steps, this is going to help you to quickly get started. We're going to tell you shortly how you can actually get the support on doing all these things. Okay, you don't have to do them on your own. We are there to assist you. Now, let me ask you a question: is Royal Q something for you or not? Okay, you may be asking. A lot of people may be asking: is it one of those things? Is this a scam? Is this a fly by night and things like that? So you may have noticed that there is trending news on the internet about cryptocurrency. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people, even in the news, I saw the news that there's a Bitcoin ATM and things like that, and you cannot ignore. Somewhere, someone is making money with the cryptocurrency, and you need to make sure that you take part in it. So the first thing that I want to ask you, I want to speak from the heart. Now, would you rather figure things out on your own, or you'd rather be part of a team? I want you to comment in the comment section. What would you rather do? Okay, would you rather be working with me, working with Bongi, and work with other team leaders and working with the family in Royal Q, or you want to try and Google stuff on your own and try and figure out solutions? Would you rather do it alone, or you want to be part of a team? Can you answer that comment, that question in the comment section? If you're watching from Facebook, YouTube, please give us a comment. Okay, I see someone says team. I'd rather be part of a team. Working with a reliable team, part of a team, amazing. So we are in agreement. Remember, we need to answer the question: is Royal Q for you or not? That's where we need to answer. Now, would you rather work hard or let the internet do the work for you? Okay, a lot of people, they want to try and figure things that have been figured out already. Think of the technology that has been added into Royal Q app. Right now, back in the day, people used to go into the bank to deposit money. Right now, you just go to an ATM, you just deposit your money via an ATM. It's a machine that is doing the work. Why not let the machine work hard for you? I'm going to ask you the second question. Would you rather work hard for money, or you'd rather have the internet work hard for you? Comment in the comment section. I want to see comments coming in. Would you work hard for money, or you'd rather let the internet work hard for you? Internet, please. Someone is saying yes, internet. Yes, the internet has to work hard for you. The internet, absolutely. We are in agreement. Okay. Now, your loved ones are counting on you. Okay. I want you to think about this. This morning, I woke up in the morning and I was actually playing with my kid. So my kid, when she wakes up in the morning, she comes into my bedroom, and then she comes to my bed and she starts throwing pillows on me. That's what she feels like doing. And imagine if I was going to work, I was going to say, hey, this kid is disturbing me. Let me go rush to work. When I come back from work, I'm really tired. But just because I know I've got the internet working hard for me, I don't have to worry about money. And I can throw pillows at my daughter all day long until she gets tired. And after that, I can come back and check how much I have made. Isn't that amazing? Those people, they are counting on you. What does it mean for your family, for your kid, for your wife, for your mother, for your brother, for your sister? Those people, that depends on you. If you start making $500 per day, if you start making $1,000 a day, what does it mean for them? You making more money. Each and every day, your kid may be asking you, what did you bring for me when you come back from work? What does it mean when you know you've got extra 50 rands, extra 200 rands to spend on your kids? What does it mean for them? Hey, let's make this work. Again, the choice is yours. If you're going to come to me and ask me if you want to be part of Royal Q and you're skeptical, I'm not going to force you. My goal is just to educate you and inform you that there is something amazing in the cryptocurrency world that is happening that you need to pay attention to. If you ignore it today, you're just going to be kicking yourself 10 years from now that I once had a presentation like this, I could have taken a chance. Okay. At the end of your life, you're going to think of the opportunities that you missed. And that's the truth. Okay. And you decide on your own if you want to take part on this or not. I don't care your decision if it's a no. Okay. If it's a no, we are going to run with this. Other leaders, Pongi, Pastor is saying, and other amazing leaders are going to crush it, and you're going to crush it, and we're going to crush it, and we will crush it. Okay. As you watch, okay, let's actually move forward. You have the answer there. So now I'm going to talk about some of the important questions that a lot of people ask. But before I do that, let us talk about the support that you get. The first thing that you get as support is that within the Royal Q app, when you actually download the app, if you go to user guides, you're going to see there is help that you can actually get there. And again, if you have a question, you can actually chat to live support on the Royal Q app. Okay, you get answers there. You can actually chat with them. You get support there. And then the other thing that you can actually do as well is to connect with your sponsor, the person that referred you to Royal Q within the Royal Q application. Okay, you can just go to the application. It will show you the person that referred you to Royal Q. You can send them a message via the application, then they can give you answers. Other than that, there is team training, just like this one. Presentations are happening every single day. What did I say? Presentations are happening every single day. Every single day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, there's a presentation going on. So you need to make sure that you need to attend one of those, okay? There's training for members, the training for prospects, and everything is there. This is done by team leaders. There are manuals, PDFs that you can actually get access to. And then there are also social groups like WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups that you can be part of. I want you to think about this. All these things, they've been created for you so that you can quickly get started. If you're not using these things, then what do you want us to do? I mean, absolutely. If you cannot use one of these methods and you're still feeling stuck when there is help available for you, I don't know how else how else we can actually help you, but these platforms are available for you to get started, okay? To kickstart. Remember, I explained the steps, API binding and things like that. If you connect to it, if you plug into any of these channels, you're going to get those answers, okay? Now, let us talk about some of the frequent asked questions. I almost get a lot of these questions. So one of them is, how much capital do I need to start with? Remember, I said, I want you to think as a business owner, okay? But let me explain. Number one, what you need is 120, okay, to activate the bot, okay, and the gas fees. And then every leader, or almost every leaders, they are recommending that you start off with $100. So that brings it to a total of 220. This is your trading capital, okay? The 100 is your trading capital. If you can do more, the better. Okay, if you can do more, it's actually better. I've seen people starting off with 1,000. I've seen people starting off as their trading capital with 3,000. I've seen people going as far as 5,000 as their trading capital. It's up to you. But if you're going to get started, this is the minimum recommended. But the minimum that you can use is $10. But you may not get the results that you want, okay, with just $10. But $100 is a very good amount to start off with. Now, another question is, do I need to refer people in order to earn? Remember, we said there are two ways to make money from Royal Q. The first way is crypto, okay? It's crypto trading, where the robot is doing the work for you, and then you just get profits. You relax, you don't talk to anyone. You make your own money, you withdraw your money, you spend the money, and things like that, okay? And then the second way is team building, okay? This is optional. Okay, this is optional, but if you are anything like me and other leaders who think like business owners, then you want to make sure that you get to do both of these, okay? I would say inviting people is simple. All you have to do is to invite them to a presentation like this. We educate them. We share the information with them. What we are not going to do is to convince them, to beg them to be part of us, because what we have is something that they need. So we don't have to beg them, okay? We don't beg people. What we have is something that they need. It's an amazing application. People are making money. People are making life-changing testimonies. And why should I beg someone really? Okay, because I'm offering them something that is golden. Okay, if you're going to be talking to me, trust me, I'm not that kind of person who begs people. Okay. Now, how much can I make per month and per week? Remember, we said you gotta start thinking like a business owner. Business owners are looking for ways to maximize their results. Okay, so it depends with how much one your trading capital. What is your trading capital that you have actually started with? Okay, a person who has started off with $100 definitely can get a different amount as compared to someone who has started off with 1K, $1,000. Okay, these people, they get different results. So this actually is a contributing factor. And then number two, another contributing factor in terms of how much you can make, it depends on the market. Okay, if the market is low, then the profit may be low. If the market is going in a favorable direction, then you can make more profits. So really, truly, this is a very difficult question to answer because there's so many factors that actually comes into it. I see Nanex is actually clapping hands. I see a lot of people. Cindy is saying amazing. Yes, absolutely. So this is basically some of the frequent asked questions that a lot of people ask. But I don't want to shy away in terms of you asking questions, even if you think your question maybe not fit enough to ask. Please go ahead and ask. And then what we're going to do now is that you're going to go to the question and answer. And I've actually come to the end of my presentation, and I'm going to ask my leader, Bongi, amazing leader Bongi, to come back on the call so that she can actually help me and wrap things up, and then we can take up the question and answer. And Bongi, are you on the call?
I'm here, Kuda.
Absolutely. Over to you, my leader. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You know what? I just wish all my school teachers and my university lecturers were like you, because I just want to listen whenever you speak. You have such an amazing way of teaching
Thank you so
and
much.
relaying information. So I always enjoy it when Kuda is presenting. And by the way, when I say Ukuda, that is how we Zulu speak. So thank you so much, Kuda, for that amazing breakdown of Royal Q. So before we open up for questions, I just thought I should share my screen. I'm going to share my screen and just take you through a few things in 2 minutes. Now, we actually have an update. So our annual robot activation fee is 120 US dollars, okay? And guys, take advantage of the promotion that the company is currently running. The company is actually running a promotion that any new activation that is done as of today up until the 21st, you are actually going to receive your fuel fee of $20 for free, mahalaha, okay? Now, what is the fuel fee for? Royal Q says, hello, I'm making profits for you. Just give me a small anyana piece. So there is actually a profit sharing of 80-20. Now you keep 80% of your profits and Royal Q will take 20% of that, which a portion of it is paid back to the network, to the guys who have said, listen, I actually want to go out there and share this amazing app. So our robot activation fee is 120 US dollars as of now, going forward, plus the $20 fuel fee, which will be free if you activate your robot anytime from today up until the 21st. Now, for those of us that may be new to cryptocurrency, I just want to quickly do a little flow of how your money is going to move from your bank account until it gets to your Binance or your Huobi, okay? So you are going to need a local cryptocurrency exchange that is linked to your bank account, okay? Now I use Luno. I know other people will use Altcoin Trader, okay? So basically my money moves from my FNB account, okay, from whichever bank account you're using. I deposit it into my Luno account, where I then swap it or I exchange it for a cryptocurrency of my choice. And then, of course, its final resting place is Binance. Now, remember, we have two options of international exchanges. Guys, for those of you that are new to crypto, again, what is a cryptocurrency exchange? It is the equivalent of your bank account. So this was one of the selling points for me when Royal Q was shared with me, the fact that my money would be safely sitting in my personal cryptocurrency wallets, either Binance or Huobi. So at no point in time will you be sending funds for trading to Royal Q, okay? The only job that Royal Q will carry out is to execute trades on your behalf, okay? So the other option is, I'm just going to go into Binance to show you the other options of getting your funds into Binance, okay? There is an option for P2P trading, okay, that you can use. Now, this is where basically all the traders within the Binance exchange are able to buy and sell coins amongst each other. So you can actually buy directly on the Binance P2P marketplace your USDT, because remember, this is what our robot trades, okay? So this is option number 2. We said the first option was you can transfer your crypto from a local exchange or the exchange that you are storing your crypto from and move it to Binance or Huobi. Option 2, you can do P2P trading. Or option 3, if you have a bank card or a credit card that does approve cryptocurrency transactions, you can also buy your USDT directly from Binance. Now, let me share a little story with you of what Royal Q has done for me. I'm going to show you our app, because we need to see this app in action. So once you have done all the connections, when you have gone to the person that invited you and they have helped you to connect your app and you have put your trading funds in your crypto wallet, be it Binance or Huobi, this is what you will start seeing. The robot, guys, will do everything for you, from choosing the coins that it trades, okay? Once everything is connected, you do not have to worry about anything. Now, do we worry in cryptocurrency trading when we see the reds? Absolutely not, okay? This is where we actually celebrate when the markets are red, because guess what? Ladies, I'm going to ask a question, and I know you will all have an answer to this question. When is the best time for us to go shopping, to go on a shopping spree? Do we want to go on our shopping spree when the prices are sky high? Or do we want to go shopping when there is a massive sale? I want to hear the answers from the ladies. Gentlemen, you can also answer, because I know you fund some of these shopping sprees, okay? When do we go shopping? When there's a sale or when the price is? Absolutely, guys, okay? When there's a massive sale. So when it comes to cryptocurrency, okay, do not panic, relax. When the markets are green, when the market is trending up, okay, when the market is trending up, now you are going to hear terms like bullish. When the market is bullish, this is when our Robbie, we call him Robbie, this is when Urobi is going to be locking those profits for you, okay? As long as the market is trending upwards, Urobi is going to ride that market until it turns, and he is just going to be locking those profits for you. When the market is bearish, okay, which is what is currently happening now, and it is trending down, okay, this is when you hear people getting excited, hi, Bitcoin wheel, okay? This is when we don't stress as cryptocurrency traders, because we know this is the best time to accumulate coins. This is when you want to fill up your bag and you are going to do what is called buying the dip, okay? The difference now is you are not doing it, but Robbie will be doing it on your behalf and buying the dip for you at certain intervals of the market going down. And because Robbie is very, very smart, he is artificial intelligence, he has no emotions, he does not react to panic. He knows that when the market is red, he does what we call holding on for dear life until the market comes back up, okay? So let me show you what Robbie has done for me in the past 7 days, regardless of the market being bearish. I'm seeing some comments there, Black Friday. Yes, guys. Right. So our app is 8 hours ahead. Né? That's why it's already on tomorrow. So if you look at the past 7 days, I'm just going to give you the performance of what my robot has done for the past 7 days. Guys, 100% hands-free, sitting from the comfort of my own home, minding my own business, Netflixing, falling asleep, having breakfast, having lunch, recovering from my flu, as you can hear my voice. Robbie has made me $151 from my trading account. What is the size of my capital? The size of my capital is $3,500. So that is roughly 5% for the week. Now, let me ask you, if your money was sitting in the bank right now, do you have any chance of the bank making you 5% per week? Absolutely not. Okay, these are the type of returns that you will make per annum, okay, in a year, not including the charges that the bank will charge you when you start doing your withdrawals. And something very, very, very important to note, the reason why we never, ever, ever give guarantees when it comes to your trading returns. Look at how different my days are. Here, I had a very, very good day. The robot made me $41. But look at the day before, it only made me $14. So that is a clear indication that the market is unpredictable. The market does a dance that no one can ever come and give you a fixed guarantee of what any trading results will be, okay? But I had to just give you an indication and an idea that, listen, the robot works, it does what it does, and this is what it has done for me in the past week. And the best part about the robot, guys, about our Robbie is he will never, ever, ever close a losing trade. Now, I want to show you something else. This is the part that excites me as well, because it shows how efficient using artificial intelligence is. Guys, we are busy. Okay, some of us, we are moms, we do not have time to be sitting watching the charts day in, day out, okay? Some of you are at work, some of you are running businesses, you have to sleep, but guess what? The market is not waiting for you, okay? The market keeps moving, but that is the beauty of artificial intelligence. The fact that, listen, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it is working nonstop. Right now, I already have over 99 trades that the robot has opened for me. Humanly impossible. There is no way I would have been able to even open 20 trades today, but the robot has opened over 99. Why do I say over 99? It's because that's the maximum message capacity that the app allows. Now let's just open this app. Right. As Kuda was busy with the presentation, 1942, what was Robbie doing? Opening a trade for me. 1936, I'm sitting here in a Zoom. What's Robbie doing? Opening a trade. 1930, guys, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So we have an amazing, amazing, amazing piece of artificial intelligence in our hands that says, I don't care whether you are clueless about crypto. I don't care whether you are clueless about trading. In fact, I don't care whether you even have data on your phone. Once you have connected me, I will work, okay? Whether your phone is on or it's off, okay? So that is the trading part of it that I just wanted to share with you practically. But I want to show you where I started, because I did not start with a $3,500 trading account, okay? I actually started with $28, guys, which is about 400 Rand, okay? And this is where you can see my Smolanyana returns, okay, when I started this journey. However, Kuda mentioned that there are two parts. There are two parts to Royal Q. There is the trading, okay? There is the trading side. So if you are an investor, my conversation with you is finished, okay? We have shown you the parts that you can take advantage of. Now I am talking to the people that are saying, Bongi, I don't want to leave money on the table. If Royal Q is saying there is money that I can make over and above the trading, I want it. And that is what I did. Now, I started this journey with Royal Q 3 months ago. In fact, it will be 3 months exactly on the 21st. So we still have another 5 days to go during a level 4 lockdown. But guess what, guys? What is the one gadget that we all have? All of us have smartphones. But the question is, now what are you using your smartphone for? Okay, if your smartphone is not making you money right now, then it is not a smartphone. Okay, so start using that gadget wisely. So during a level 4 lockdown, when we couldn't hold meetings, when we couldn't see people face to face, I grabbed this phone, I loaded it with data, and I just started speaking to people online. And I just started sharing this amazing piece of artificial intelligence. And do you know what Royal Q has done for me in 3 months? I am going to show you, okay? And I can tell you guys that, like, there are people in Royal Q who will make the money that I have made look like peanuts, okay? But again, we always say in Zulu, we have to be grateful for everything that God blesses us with. So in a period of 3 months, this is what Royal Q has blessed me with for opening my mouth. Now, I want to ask you a question. At the beginning of this presentation, I said to you, be intentional. Why are you on this Zoom? Because you are not on this Zoom to keep us company. Why are you on this Zoom? I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what your New Year's resolutions are. I don't know what financial goals you had that you wanted to reach this year. But I am saying to you that between now and December, we have 3 months. A lot can happen, a lot can change in 3 months. If I can make 150,000 in 3 months by just opening my mouth, can 150K between now and December help your family? I'm asking you guys, can you do with 10,000 US dollars in December? Is it going to do something right now for your household income? Because guys, if you walk out of this presentation and you have made the decision that you are choosing Royal Q as your vehicle, okay, as your vehicle to fix whatever financial problems or goals that you have, if you are teachable, if you are coachable, and you have the right attitude, I am telling you, you are going to end 2021 telling a different story. You cannot keep postponing your goals to next year, okay? At some point, we need to start writing off and ticking off those goals, okay? So I get absolutely excited by this part because, in fact, this is the part that excites me the most, okay? This is the part that excites me the most. Whenever I see this type of activity, it is telling me one thing, that every single person that I have shared Royal Q with, and that my friends have shared Royal Q with, and their friends have shared Royal Q with, the robot is working for them. Because what is this? This is the portion that Royal Q has received for every profit generated by the robots. And they have said, Bongi, and everyone that has shared the app with someone, here is your share of profit sharing. So whenever I see this, I am like, wow, my partners have made the right decision because the robot is working for them, whether they have recruited or not. Okay, so guys, this is where we end the presentation. Okay, be decisive, go back to the person that invited you onto this Zoom, if you're watching on Zoom, if you're watching on Facebook, and let them know, are you in or are you out? And if you are in, we welcome you to the team. You are in this for yourself, but not by yourself, okay? We are going to be there to hold your hand. As Ukuda has already mentioned, we are a team, okay? We are a family. No one is an island when it comes to this type of opportunity. So with that said, if you have any questions, please, you can put up your hand or you can type your question in the message box. And we are going to spend about 15 minutes taking questions. Can we prioritize our amazing guests, please? To our members, let's leave the technical member questions for training. So let's try and prioritize our guests if they have any questions that they need clarity on based on the presentation tonight. Zugisana, you can unmute yourself and we will take your question. Zugisani, you can ask your question.
Hello, sis.
Yebo. I am blessed, and how are you?
I ndiyaphila sis. Thetha ngaZukusani eBhayi.
Okay. What is your question?
The question ninayo i-data i-results as a backtest way.
Are you a forex trader, Zugisani?
No, I'm just asking, sis, like i-market, market. Umzekelo, if the trader Bitcoin, like maybe ndifake $200 and then the trade mhlambe results zenyanga, live results zenyanga.
All right, so let me answer your question there. So when it comes to e-trading, right, we have two types of trading. We have e-futures, okay, which is very similar to e-forex, né? That is where as a trader, you are betting against the markets. Then we have the type of trading that we are doing, which is spot trading. Now, as a spot trader, what I am actually doing is I am buying AMA coins. I own the assets. So ngifana nomuntu who buys company shares. Siyahambisana, Zugisani? Zugisani, are you still there? I want to make sure what is siyahambisana as I answer you. Usakhona, Zugisani? Okay, yeah. So with spot trading, so I'm trying to clarify for you the type of trading that we do. Since you are asking me a forex related question of backtesting, which is what AMA futures traders are able to do. They are able to backtest, okay, because they are not acquiring AMA assets and buying them and holding them. Tina, with spot trading, you are simply buying AMA coins and you hold them. So the track record that you will have is not the type of track record that you are relating to layoff backtesting, where you can backtest AMA trends and all those types of things to give you an indication. The only record we will have is from AMA orders, okay, that have been executed by robots. So you can actually track that to Binance Wako, and I can tell you now that I have not done it personally, okay, because I track my results per week.
Oh, okay. Are we together?
Yeah, boy.
Market mos isebenza nge-price, ne?
Yeah, boy.
Isebenza, and the market, it doesn't matter bangephi yabo cryptocurrency ayifani ne-forex, ne? Ayifani ne-shares, but yonke into istadishayo movement ye-candle, ujonga i-movement ye-price. So uthi wena nibhaya i-dips, which is nibhaya from support, ne? Nibhaya from support, i-dips ngu-support. Xa i-retracer, you understand, ne? But xa i-retracer ke ngoku iphinde iformishe a selling position. So into endifuna uyiqonda ke ngoku, how do you buy in a selling market? Because market ihamba nge-structure. Yabo? You understand?
All right.
And
Okay, ngicela ukuphendula kanje Zukusani to make this very quick, ne? Okay. So this is how our robot works. So I understand with theory yakho of support and whatnot, right? So robot lethu, it has specific settings that are already built into the robot, ne? Now these can be customized. This is how the robot works. It has specific triggers. Uguti number one, when must it take a profit? Okay. Now for this particular strategy that I am following, it will take a profit at any time when a market has made 1.1%. If the market keeps trending up, it will ride the market and close it when the market reverses by 0.2%. Okay. Now you are asking about AMA dips. We have something in the robot called AMA margin calls. Okay. AMA margin calls, what are they? This is where you can specify, or rather the strategy will now specify how many dips it should buy as and when the market is dipping. Again, those margin calls now, they have their own settings. Okay, these are not done by me. This is the built-in strategy with robots, where it will specify at specific points of a market's dipping. It will trigger a trade, or it will execute a trade for a specific value of your first buy-in. So for example, le engilandelayo, okay, njengoba ukhuluma ngo support no resistance, ne? They will not apply fully in the way that the robot works, because it has a specific trigger points of when it must buy the dip as and when the market is going down. There's literally 14 dips that it already has built into it. If the market goes down by 1.2%, it must buy a certain amount of your first buy-in. If the market goes down by 1.5% and so forth and so forth. So Mina, I have not set and calculated or done any back testing Uguti in the past month. This is how the robot has performed and so forth, okay? Because I am happy with the way that it executes my trades, Ami. Like, okay, so you just, all right. So I hope that satisfies you, but that is basically a robot. It has its own settings. The only thing that we do, Tina, is we plug and play. It knows when to take the profits. It knows when to buy AMA dips as and when the market is going down, regardless of all support, no resistance, because it's using its own built-in quantitative strategies. I am not a trading expert. I don't even know what that is. All I know is it does what I needed to do. It buys and it sells at certain points in the market, and it's making me a profit, okay? So I will take another question. If we have any other questions. Kuda, do we have any questions in the chats that we can?
Okay, let me just try and read some of the questions. I have a question, not used to using this app, so please do let me know when to unmute. So I have Putumani, yes, you can actually unmute yourself and then you can ask the question.
Okay, let me find Uputumani so we can unmute him. I don't see him. I think Uputumani. Oh, it's PU. All right, Putumani, I'm going to ask you to unmute. I've just requested you to unmute Putumani.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, I'm actually Putumani's daughter, Nalo. Sorry.
Oh, hi, Putumani's daughter, Nalo.
Thank you. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, my question is, my mom is the one who does Forex trading properly, and she's only really introduced me into Forex. So what is the difference between this and Forex, and how do I then, like my friends and I, we know Forex trading, we don't know much about crypto. So are there even workshops that at least will take us through briefly what crypto is, how it's, obviously it's the same thing because it's a market, but it's different. So how it's different from Forex, and how we must not, how I explain it properly so that people know the difference, because Forex and crypto, there was a very big fight between them. Not fight, but like a bit of it's a totally different thing.
All right. So Forex trading, you're leveraging, you're not really owning anything. You're basically betting against the market. That is why when you're trading Forex, you can blow your account. You can wake up with zero, because if the market goes against you, you lose everything. Now with cryptocurrency trading, yes, we do have two different trading approaches. If you are a futures trader, it means you are just like a Forex trader. You are leveraging, but you are not really owning anything. Okay. Now, spot trading is what we are doing. Okay. Spot trading is for your long-term investors. That is where you are actually buying a coin and you are holding it until it has appreciated in value to whatever point you want it to appreciate to. Okay. So with spot trading, you will never, ever, ever liquidate your account because you own the assets. Okay. If I buy 100 Ripple, it will always be 100 Ripple. The only thing that will happen is it will fluctuate in value. Okay. The same way a person that is trading on easy equities, that is buying shares, will buy the company shares, but they will fluctuate in value, but they're still owning 10 shares if they've bought 10 shares of whatever company that is. So that's the beauty of spot trading. Okay. With crypto, specifically spot trading, you will never wake up with a liquidated account. Okay. And whatever goes down, as we know, is always going to come back up. And because we are trading on Binance and Huobi, which are two of the largest and recognized international exchanges, we have comfort knowing that we are trading tangible, real cryptocurrency coins. Okay, not what we know. There's another name, I don't want to use it because people are going to think I'm using vulgar, but there's something called meme coins, okay, that have no projects, that have no real backing, that you can buy, you wake up, it's valued at zero. So the coins that we are trading in Binance and Huobi, these are proper tangible cryptocurrency coins that we know no matter what happens in the market, even if the market dips, they will always recover. Okay. So that is where the biggest difference is between your typical Forex trading and the type of crypto trading that we are doing in Royal Q. Okay. But we do have training sessions for that. Just go back to the person that invited you and they will link you up to the team trainings.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And I want to also encourage you, because you're a young person, which means you are techno savvy. Use that smartphone. Okay. YouTube is a very, very good source of information. That is actually where I learned a lot about crypto. Yeah. I wasn't taught about crypto.
Sorry, no, let me listen to you.
No, I was saying that I actually didn't have anyone teach me about crypto. A lot of what I know and understand is self-taught through watching YouTube videos, going onto sites like Baby Pips. Okay, there's babypips.com. I'm going to write it here in the comment section. Babypips.com is an amazing, amazing source of free trading education. Okay, they have a very, very nice course in cryptocurrency trading that you can actually follow. I'm writing it in the comment section, the website. So put your techno savviness as a young person to good use. But on the other hand, we will be there as well to try and cover the gaps. But I always emphasize that we're not trading experts, we're not crypto experts, and trust me, we chose the robot because we don't want to be. We want to keep our lives simple, but we will definitely try and teach you and advise you based on the experience that we have.
Learn and earn. Okay, thank you so much.
So, Mongi, there is another question here from Masebaka. Okay, the question is, to join, you pay 120 and pay extra money for trading. If you don't have more than 120, it means that the robot won't trade for you. That's the question.
All right. And the simple and straightforward answer is yes. Okay. Now I hire a car with my 120 US dollars, but until I put fuel in that car, it is not going to get me to my destination. So consider your trading capital as your fuel, okay, as the petrol that you need to get to your destination. So yes, the 120 US dollars, that is the money that you are paying for the service that Royal Q is providing. You are basically acquiring the license for you to be able to use the robot and to resell it if you want to resell it, okay? So the beautiful thing about Royal Q is if you don't have the money to trade, do what Bongi did and take advantage of the affiliate program. My trading account today is sitting at over $4,000. I didn't start with $4,000. I started with 28 US dollars, okay? So we are providing you with a solution to every problem that you may have. If you don't have the capital, just collect those $30 bonuses and refer some people to basically get their robots activated. How do you resell the robots? I'm seeing a question. So once you are an active member, you can share your link, okay? Every activated member, so by activated, what does that mean? It means you've paid $120 to Royal Q and activated your robot. So by simply just sharing your link, your invitation code, the minute somebody activates their robot through registering under you, you get an instant and immediate $30 paid to you. And you can make as many $30 as you want. It's unlimited income.
Absolutely. We don't have any questions, Bongi, so I guess we can wrap it up. And a lot of people are requesting for the recording of this presentation. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, as long as they are in the team groups, they know what we do. We share them after every presentation, so they don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, so right. I guess we can wrap up. Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. I think that's it for tonight, guys. Have a blessed night. Thank you for spending the last hour and 17 minutes with us. We are looking forward to welcoming you to the team, to the family. Go back to the person that invited you and they will help you to get started. So we will be doing this again next week. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's English. And every Wednesdays, it's in isiZulu. Okay. Goodbye. You can unmute yourselves. I want to hear you saying good night and goodbye to me and Kuda.
Absolutely.
Good night and goodbye.
Good night. Good night.
Bye.
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 Good night, leadership.
Night, night.